he has to know his worth, and I'm sure at this point he's probably second-guessing maybe some of the moves he's made. I don't know. I would be potentially if I was seeing all of these guys get paid around me.
I'm seeing so many things about how he's an average quarterback. They should walk away. They made the right move paying Zeke, not paying Dak. They shouldn't even pay him. He's 26 years old. If you look at his first 3 years in the league, he has a better record. He has better completion percentage. He has more yards per game than Drew Brees did in his first 3 years in the league. I'm not saying that Dak Prescott is Drew Brees or can develop into Drew Brees. I am saying this is a young quarterback. We have not seen, and we should not pass judgment on him. So if I'm waking up this morning and I'm Dak's camp and I'm seeing Jared Goff get broken off when they have a Todd Gurley that's really handsomely paid and a defensive player played at the top of the spot too, I just feel for Dak Prescott, and somebody in there in that room, or maybe even himself, starts thinking, hey, you know what? Nice guys finish last, and it's not going to be me.
Ooh. I mean, she's right. Everything you're saying, yeah. I mean, that is human nature, too. When you're seeing all of these guys around you get paid and you're just waiting and waiting and waiting, and that cash money pie is just getting smaller.
The pie undoubtedly got smaller in the last 2 hours.
If Dak Prescott decided to hold out of training camp, he right now would have a deal for $30 million plus. There's no doubt. They would have paid him. They paid the running back. They would have paid Dak. He's going to enter the season without a contract?
Would that be the ultimate move?
Get down.
To Kay's point, would that be the ultimate move if tonight Dak Prescott said, you know what? I'm not going to suit up for Sunday. I mean, I can't even fathom it. And yet, deadlines for action.
What if that happens?
He's too much of a company dude. Dak Prescott is going to do it the right way. He's old school in that sense. He's going to show up. You got to think about where he came from. He's not your first rounder. He's not your guy that's been gifted the golden spoon as soon as he got in the league. He's had to earn and fight and scratch just to be mentioned with the quarterbacks that are getting paid right now. I feel like right now Dak Prescott is doing it the right way. Bet on yourself, man. You'll get even more money than you thought you'd get if you would have set out.
And hey, if they do end up going far into the playoffs and maybe even the Super Bowl, then yes, that helps him because as we talked about earlier with Jared Goff's deal, he brought them to the Super Bowl, and so you don't have that leverage unless you kind of have been there.
It's called a Flacco, Colleen. It's a Flacco.
It is a Flacco.
Pulling a Flacco.
And 1 year they will be right, but they've never been right yet.
In the early 2000s, they won 3 of 4. Now they have won 3 of 5. It's still a dynasty.
Still a dynasty. There it is, narrated by wrestler, actor, and Massachusetts native there, John Cena. America's Game premieres tonight at 9 Eastern on NFL Network. It's going to be cool.
Oh, yeah.